Hello and welcome. You're watching Cricbuzz Comm Box at the end of the 10 overs of Afghanistan's innings, who were, of course, put into bat by England, who won the toss. With me, Joy Bhattacharjya. JB, welcome to Cricbuzz Comm Box. Let's have a look at where the game is, Joy. And you'd say that the needle hasn't really moved in the direction where Afghanistan would have wanted it to move. And that's down to some very good bowling. I mean, we'd heard so much about the Perth pitch. This is, of course, a new stadium. But still, there was so much bounce, so much pace out there. Ibrahim Zadran still out there, 29 not out. Hazratullah Zazai, of course, has been dismissed. 2 wickets at the end of 10 overs. 55 is the score. And you'd say they've just not gone anywhere.
Yeah, if you look at it one way, they haven't gone anywhere. And if you look at it the other way, they've done well. Because remember, this is not the most competent batting side in the world. They have great bowlers, but they're batsmen. And remember, their bowlers play around the world. Their batsmen don't have that kind of experience. I'm sorry, this phone seems to be going all the time now. I need to do something to the phone.
Yeah,
but
correct.
It went on the other show as well. I think somebody's there just to irritate me. But I think that's the point, that their bowlers are not going. Their bowlers will give it to them. Their batsmen don't have that class. Ibrahim Zadran is the one batsman who has the class. He's really critical. He's still there. I think what they're saying is that if he can bat out and with 5 overs, 6 overs left, go at 10 and over, reach 140, 130, that's a better chance for them than trying to get 180 and not getting there.
Correct, because the bowling has that pedigree. But if we look at England's bowlers, were you surprised that they didn't start with Mark Wood? I mean, the way Mark Wood came in and bowled 154, 150, got a wicket also in that first over. Were you surprised they didn't start with him?
No, I think that's his designated role. Like Lockie Ferguson, he doesn't start. They're the enforcers. They come in the middle order, they'll scare you, and he was bowled. What a first ball to bowl, you know. Absolutely amazing. But there's one other very important thing out there. If you look at that lineup, Ben Stokes has already bowled 3 overs. What does that mean? That means he's the 5th bowler. He's already bowled 3 overs. That means they don't need to worry about their bowling at this point in time. He'll give them a 4th as well today in this kind of pitch. And that's what they're going to do. They're going to look at Ben Stokes, Moeen Ali, Liam Livingstone and say, on which pitch? If it was Sydney, maybe, you know, Moeen Ali and Livingstone would bowl. But here it's going to be Ben Stokes. And that, therefore, is England's strategy. That pick horses for courses in terms of the kind of bowlers you're going. And I think they are going well. But I don't think Afghanistan is going as badly as we think they are.
All right.
Because I think their expectations of what they can do against this English bowling side is much more modest than what we think.
All right, let's have a look at Afghanistan's playing 11 and see who is yet to come into bat. Of course, Usman Ghani is batting out there with Ibrahim Zadran. You have Najibullah Zadran, who's as competent. Then you've got Mohammad Nabi, Azmatullah Omarzai, and Rashid Khan as well. So you've still got a lot of pedigree in that batting. You've just got to dial the right numbers and get those runs in, Joy.
Yeah, absolutely. I think they'd be saying that let's try and get 95-100 in the next 10. 145, 150, get a couple of early wickets, we have a chance. Okay, and that's a sensible way to play. If they tried, with the kind of batting they had, they tried too early, they might have been in a lot of trouble. I think that's what they're going to try and do. Expect Rashid to get promoted. If there are just 3-4 overs left, expect him to come up the order. He knows these pitches, he knows BBL games. He could just provide you a little bit of a kicker
helicopters.
in the end.
Those mini helicopters that Rashid Khan plays.
Yeah,
the choppers. And those snake shots as well that come back in. But that's still too far right now. And as JB mentioned, that they would look at some sort of a total between, say, 140 and 150.
That's right.
Yeah, so 140, 150, if they get there, they still have some very experienced bowlers who've bowled very well in these conditions. All of that, of course, remains to be seen. But that's all on this installment of Cricbuzz Comm Box. Thank you, JB, for joining us. And whoever is calling JB, please stop doing that. I have a phone in my hand, but I wasn't.
Sure.
Yeah. I'll just show it to you. Yeah, bye.